Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. This summer, the long-awaited cinematic follow-up to the original Ghostbuster movies will be released, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Written and directed by Jason Reitman, the son of the original's director.
You know, my dad says you guys are full of crap.
Jason,
well, some people have trouble believing in the paranormal.
No, he just says you guys are full of crap and that's why you went out of business.
This movie looks to set right what the 2016 reboot got so horribly wrong. There were rumblings around the end of last year that LEGO were going to be releasing a wave of sets to tie in with Ghostbusters Afterlife. But that all seems to have quietened down in recent months. That's not to say the sets aren't still coming, but the rumour mill has had its hands full with other stuff like Monkey King and Super Mario. Even though the film hasn't been released yet, and we only have inklings of what the plot might be, I thought it would be fun to speculate what LEGO Ghostbusters sets might be coming our way in 2020. Paying tribute to the late great Harold Ramis, it's all but been confirmed now that the family this movie follows are the Spenglers, with McKenna Grace and Finn Wolfhard playing Egon's grandkids. McKenna's character Phoebe can even be seen discovering a hidden laboratory in the trailer, complete with a collection of spores, molds and fungus, as well as a proton pack that's in the middle of being worked on. I think this could be the basis of a fantastic little playset. Similar in scale to JB's Ghost Lab from LEGO Hidden Side, it would be great if they could include the firehouse style pole Phoebe slides down and some more hidden Easter eggs to the previous movies in the design. This set would come complete with a new minifigure Phoebe using mid-sized legs and would also include a brand new PKE meter accessory piece. Another small playset idea would be the scene where Phoebe and her friend are testing out the particle thrower and other Ghostbusting equipment. You could have some makeshift brick-built targets to shoot down with the particle streams, and it would be fantastic to get a new, more accurate mold for the ecto goggles. One character I'm really looking forward to learning more about is Paul Rudd's Mr. Gruberson. I'm quite a big fan of Paul Rudd, and he has long been on many fan casts as a new Ghostbuster, way before Afterlife was even announced. From the trailer, it's clear that he's a bit of an original Ghostbusters fanboy, and looks to play a similar role to that of Mr. Clark from Stranger Things. There even just might be a bit of a romance between him and the kid's mother, Callie. As for what sets a minifigure of him could appear in, well, there could be one based around the classroom where he shows Phoebe the footage of the Manhattan cross-rip of 1984, and the old map charting the unexplained seismic activity. But my money would be on a set with him versus a terror dog. We see the leg of one of the supernatural beasts on the hood of his car in the trailer. It would be great to get a new LEGO mold here. There was a reasonable brick-built terror dog in the LEGO Dimensions Stay Puft Fun Pack, but that was nowhere near minifigure scale and was prone to falling apart if you touched it. All that being said, I will be really disappointed if Paul Rudd doesn't get the strap on a proton pack at least once before the movie's end. The most obvious and probably most likeliest set LEGO will release is a new Ecto-1. Released back in 2014, the original LEGO idea set was the first LEGO Ghostbusters we ever got, and it's about time for an updated model. We did get a set based on the car they called Ecto in the 2016 movie, and many fans, including myself, have built their own custom variants. But it would be really welcome if LEGO released a new official set based on the old ambulance hearse we see tearing through cornfields, complete with the new gunner seat we saw in the trailer. That's blatantly a tip of the hat to the original Kenner Ecto-1 toy. This LEGO set would come with 3 minifigures: Phoebe, her brother Trevor, and the 4-armed ghost we see them racing after through the streets of Somerville. The biggest potential set I can imagine LEGO producing based on the new film would be the old Shandor Mine. We see this several times throughout the trailer, and it looks to be the epicenter of the new supernatural disturbances. Fans will no doubt remember that Ivo Shandor was the twisted architect that designed and built Spook Central, the interdimensional doorway Gozer came through in the original movie. And he even appeared as the main villain in the Ghostbusters video game. Without knowing more, it's pretty impossible for me to even guess what this set might look like, but I'd expect something along the same lines of the Lone Ranger Silvermine shootout with a paranormal twist. One idea I've been toying with for a while is making my own custom real Ghostbusters minifigures. Interestingly, at the New York Toy Fair this year, they revealed they are releasing a line of classic recreations of the original Kenner figures from the 1980s. The real Ghostbusters was my absolute favourite cartoon as a kid, and I had virtually every single figure they released. Now, it may seem unlikely that LEGO would bother to release any sets based on a cartoon that aired 30 years ago, but recently we have seen real Ghostbusters toys from both Diamond Select and even Playmobil. You may think that Playmobil currently making Ghostbusters toys means they have an exclusive license that would prevent LEGO from making any, but they've been producing Ghostbusters toys for a few years now, and during that time we got the Ghostbusters Brickhead set, so I don't think that would stop LEGO from making their own. What new LEGO Ghostbusters sets would you like to see? Are you excited for the new movie? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, and if you haven't already, be a hero and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Laters.